where are you going to next? Like, so you've obviously got the parents happening with their house.
Mm-hmm.
What's your next automation frontier that you want to get into?
Definitely ESPHome. That is for me a big thing. I bought ESPs ready to go and like started bookmarking things to flash them with. That is just out of the box, and then of course I'll be inevitably programming my own. Especially after the Let's Get Loud, I think it was called, event
Yeah.
from Home Assistant. I'm very excited of just like getting, things working via audio. I already have
Yeah.
some Sonos speakers, but I've yet to experiment with a text to speech because most of my home audio is HomePods, and I honestly don't think that's going to change. But I do have a Symphonisk frame in my hallway and a Sonos Roam, which migrates from the hallway to the bathroom and back, so I could do
Oh
text to
yeah.
speech on there. That's pretty central, which is definitely up for grabs. And I honestly hadn't really thought of the magic mirror until we were talking just now, and then realized I should probably be doing that as well. But yeah, other than that, like the next like separate-ish automation frontier is going to be Grocy and looking at like inventorying like food and meal planning and things like that, and tying that into Home Assistant. I have some of this set up already. So my water jug filter needs replacing every 28 days. And so Home Assistant knows when I replaced it and counts down the number of days until, it should be replaced. And then I actually have that set up with a weird combination of automations and stuff at the moment. I should probably just switch to using I think there's a new input a helper for countdowns or timeouts or something like that I should probably use instead.
Yeah.
So when I replace the filter, it updates Grocy and removes a filter from the inventory, and then it will get added to the list when I start running out of filters, which is quite cool. But I really want to tie that into a bunch of other things so that I know, like when the robot vacuum reports that the bin needs emptying on it, that automatically then when the bin goes from needs emptying to does not need emptying will say, hey, you need to buy another bag, or just decrease the amount,
Right.
so that I have that. Because I think, for me, automation is about removing friction from my life with things, and every so often it'll be like, why am I like going and buying food right now? Like, did I plan this week really, really badly? Or is it just that I really don't want whatever it is that I had planned, but I hadn't really written down and stuff like that? And, I just want to kind of solve that sort of problem, hopefully. And yeah.
Grocery is like another level.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's kind of crazy.
So I don't know if you've seen, I've got a blog post where I did the same thing, right? I've got my dishwasher, as soon as it turns on, it will deduct that I've used a dishwashing tablet, so I know exactly how many dishwashing tablets I have in the house. Same with like the washing detergent against the washing machine. I even had at one point how many liters of milk I had in the house. I would, every time I'd have like a glass of milk or have some cereal, I'd push a button on the side of the fridge to say that, okay, I've used X amount of mils from the bottle of milk. I don't have any of that running anymore. It's just it gets way like the stuff that you can easily automate with time. Like, okay, every day deduct one from this or that. That's fine. But when it's the ad hoc stuff and it comes out of sync very quickly. If I was going to do it properly, I'd look at like some ESP32 weight sensors. And try and do that. At least like, that we can measure it.
But, the Amazon Dash Shelf, but like a DIY version of it.
Exactly.
The Dash Shelf is only available in America and for like businesses, which is a shame because I love the idea of it. So I need to try and do that with ESPHome, just because then it'll know like, hey, you're running low on Coke Zero and chocolate. Like, this is fuel for life. Go stock up or something. And everything else not so important.
That's an emergency. It should make the order for you.
Yes, yeah. If we had like DoorDash or something here, that would be pretty cool. I could do that. But as it is, I'm not going to pay Uber Eats like £10 to deliver some chocolate and cookies and Coke Zero. I'll just pick it up on my way home next time.